We opened up in 2008, myself and 3 other partners. It's all local guys who are part of this, and I had been a home brewer, and one of my partners owned the restaurant next door, and so he just said, "Do you want to start a brewery?" And so I left my job in Coeur d'Alene and we started a brewery. The building here was built in, I believe, 1903. So it's on the National Historic Register, like many of the other buildings here in town. We hired our first brewmaster in 2011, and he's still with us. And so he accounts for our wall of medals that we have. And most of his beers have won something at one point in time. We have a 15-barrel brew house and 2 30-barrel fermenters and 6 15-barrel fermenters, then the bright tanks that go with them. We have a cask canning line, automated system that we do for our canning. So we've got kind of a variety. If you come in and do our taster flight, you're gonna see a lot of different colors. They're gonna have a lot of different flavor profiles. So we kind of pride ourselves in that we create a wide variety of flavors here. We have 3 of our beers that are nothing but Idaho products. Our Idaho Select Light Lager, our 660 IPL, and our Huckleberry Shandy are grown in Idaho. All the grain comes from country malt out of Pocatello and Idaho Falls. And so that's the base malts on all 3 of those beers. We buy all of our hops now from Mill 95 in Parma. So all of our hops are grown in Idaho. Water comes from the best water in the whole wide state, right here in Wallace, Idaho. And the yeast is a product of different batches of yeast growing together in our lagers to make it, a real Wallace-centric yeast. So that whole beer is Idaho. The history of brewing here in Wallace is strong. It's a mining camp, and mining camps were self-sufficient. And so you've found ways to do stuff to stay where you're at. Once you've been in Wallace for a while, living here and having a business, you start learning about the town and the history of the town, and it's a little outlawish, and we celebrate it.